The reason we don't have 80 people on the chat today is because there's about 20 standing behind us here watching the final game and a half of this match.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to apologize to the people watching online right now through our live feed. Our camera's been crooked all day. We got this ladder that's a little tilted, and haven't been able to get this thing figured out. We've used every high-tech piece of equipment as we can to get this thing leveled out, and it's just not working.
Whoever in the 6th, double up. Good
Bada
shot.
boom. Oh, great shot by Nick.
Great shot. 6.
Well, I think we should have a little bit of fun here, Doug. What do you say? Are you ready to get a little tickle? I know I certainly am. I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm gonna be able to get Nick to say something to us after this shot here. I'm gonna just kind of scream at him. Obviously, it needs to be a good shot, though.
Ham bone?
Maybe so.
That's
we could
a
do the
four-bagger,
ham bone, couldn't we? Why don't we do that? It's got a chance to push. Ham bone! Nice shot, Nick.
Wave the camera, bud.
Well, that was a fortunate break for Weber. Probably chaps.
That was fast and left the target, and he got paid back for a couple of those 7-10s today.
Yeah, and that 4-9.
Once again, standing in the casino cage line to cash in your chips, and there's another one sitting on the floor. You gonna pick it up, or you gonna go turn it in?
I'm picking it up.
Yeah. You're gonna pick it up and turn it in.
Shot out there, Brett.
Good shot, Brett.
You know, Cunningham never thinks he's out of the match.
No.
He doesn't care what he's looking at. Somebody could fire off the front 11 at him, and he's still going to be giving it his all.
I mean, Game 7 is a perfect example of that.
Oh, you nailed it. Gets it down the lane. Right through the face. Leaves 4, 6, 10.
Okay.
Well, all depends on how Nick finishes this match. This could be the pivotal match and the pivotal game of this match.
We've got some money on the line here for total.
We got 200.
200?
$200, and there's only 3 pins separating them.
What about the 30 game total?
That's way out of reach.
It's way out of reach.
Way out of reach. Cunningham's got him in a stranglehold. He could coast home to that $400.
Because of Cheetah?
Actually, it was
US
a
Open?
combination of both. He dominated them both days. I don't have the numbers. Oh, wait a minute. I do have the numbers in front of me.
We lost our statistician, Dustin Boys, here earlier.
Yeah, we did. It looks here that on Cheetah, Brett was 308 over, and Nick was 253 over, so that's 55. And then on the Open, we had a 2108 versus an 1881.
Hit that. Oh, boy. The old Bird Dog's back at Crest Bowl, folks. Duck season's not over yet.
You know what's funny is earlier in the match you said that both the lanes would even out, and it looked like 21 was the easier of the 2 lanes.
Yeah.
And now they've flip-flopped and
Right.
they've caught up to each other as you predicted earlier.
Sometimes that happens.
So back to this, our U.S. Open pattern was unbelievably different. Brett was 108 over and Nick was 119 under, so total is completely out of reach.
Gotcha. Well, I tell you what, though, you go 270, 300.
Yeah, well.
Nick, or
yeah.
Brett shoots
He double dribbled it.
All right.
Just enough. All right.
Brett shoots a 2-0, 2-0. That's 178 pins, and you eliminate 2 blocks. That's why it's never over.
It's never over, especially on a pattern like this.
Nick's got enough side twist where he's getting it down the lane.
You're right. Not quite as much as Richie Orff has, though. Talk about a guy that just spins it through the front.
Twister, huh?
Old lumpy.
See, hit that one.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a great shot by Brett. You know, let's hand it to both of these guys for doing this. You know, we can sit here and be critical of this or critical of that. But
Yeah, no way.
the fact that these two guys are out here bowling for $4,000, it's just awesome.
You know, between inside bowling and commentating this and covering this, we almost forget on what's really happening out there on the lanes, and that you got two young guys, total respect for each other. There's no bad blood there.
No.
And they just said, hey, it's time to bowl. Who
Well,
wants to bowl?
Right. Well, what happened here was Nick is tired of shooting 230s in roll for the dough tournaments and not making any money.
Sure.
And he's been bowling regionals, putting his time in, and he wants that time and money he's put into that to actually yield into something.
Right, right.
He doesn't care who he bowls. He's afraid of nobody. He doesn't want to bowl a close personal friend like Tim Barron or Eddie Bird for
No.
logical reasons. So he threw it out there. I'll bowl anybody but my good close friends.
We got 190 for Cunningham.
190 puts him +8 on the day. Weber's got 279 left to put a stranglehold on his total. Push. Just left the target. Nick gonna throw it to 6, 9, 10 here. If he cleans this up, he's got 255 left. We'll beat Brett by 65 pins this game.
Still a great.
Oh, tremendous game.
I can't stress enough how much I respect these guys for doing this and throwing money on the total.
Exactly.
Getting so many jackpot situations where once a guy's shut out, they throw balls down the gutter or straight balls down the center of the lane. And here, every pin is crucial. You can't give anything away. And
What do you think Nick's going to do on this shot here? Just try to throw it well? And he's got 250.
I think if he was questioning anywhere on the lane that he wanted to play, now's the time to answer those questions. You got one big game left to go.
Oh, that's a good one. Trip
There you go.
4. Utah
All
carry
right.
again. It's 255 for Nick. Puts him +70 on the day.
255.
Brett's only +8.
Game number 9 completed.
5-4. Weber.
5-4 Weber over Cunningham.
That's right.